This message isn't for everyone, but if you feel heavy right now, if your heart suddenly hurts, if there's a strange emptiness in your chest that wasn't there this morning, this was meant for you. I need you to pause everything you're doing, take a deep breath, because what I'm about to share with you happened just 30 minutes ago. The angels came to me in a rush. Their energy was intense, urgent. They said someone just walked away, someone you care about, someone you've been connected to spiritually, and they witnessed it all. They saw the moment it happened, the exact second this person made their choice. The angels are standing here with me right now. They want you to know something important, something that will change everything for you. But first, let me tell you what they showed me. I saw a figure, someone turning their back. The angels described the scene to me in vivid detail. This person was struggling, fighting with themselves internally. There was a conversation. Maybe it was over the phone. Maybe it was face to face. Maybe it was just a decision made in silence. But the angels witnessed the exact moment when this person chose to end it, to walk away, to close that door. The angels want you to know this wasn't random. This wasn't sudden. This person has been building up to this moment for weeks, maybe months. They've been carrying something heavy, something they couldn't share with you. The angels saw their heart. They saw the pain this person has been hiding, the confusion, the fear. And 30 minutes ago, they reached their breaking point. They made a choice that will affect both of you. But here's what the angels need you to understand. This isn't about you not being enough. This isn't about you doing something wrong. This person is running from themselves, not from you. The angels showed me this person's internal struggle. They've been fighting a battle you couldn't see, a battle with their own demons, their own insecurities, their own past wounds. And today, those wounds won. The angels are here because they know you're feeling it, even if you haven't gotten the call yet, even if you haven't received the text, even if you don't know consciously what happened, your soul knows. Your heart is responding to an energetic shift. That's why you feel different today. That's why you clicked on this video. The angels guided you here because they have a message for you about what comes next, about what this really means, about the choice you now have to make. The angels want you to know that this ending, this walking away, this choice this person made 30 minutes ago, it's actually a beginning for you. I know that sounds impossible right now. I know your heart is breaking. I know you're confused, maybe angry, maybe desperate to fix this. But the angels see something you can't see yet. They see the bigger picture. They see why this had to happen. They see what's coming for you, and it's beautiful. But first, you have to let go. You have to stop trying to chase after someone who's already made their choice. The angels showed me this person's energy right now. They're closed off. Walls are up. They've convinced themselves this is the right thing to do. They've convinced themselves they're protecting you, or protecting themselves, maybe both. But the truth is, they're operating from fear, pure fear. And you can't love someone out of fear. You can't force someone to stay when fear is driving them away. The angels want you to understand something crucial. This person's fear has nothing to do with your worth, nothing to do with your value, nothing to do with your love not being enough. This is their journey, their lesson, their choice, and your job now is to honor that choice, even if it breaks your heart, even if you don't understand it, even if every part of you wants to fight for them. The angels are asking you to step back, to create space, to let them go. Not because you don't love them, but because you do. Real love sometimes means letting go. Real love sometimes means allowing someone to make their own mistakes. Real love sometimes means trusting that the universe has a plan, even when that plan includes separation. Even when that plan includes pain. The angels showed me what happens if you try to chase after this person, if you call them repeatedly, if you show up at their door, if you try to convince them they're making a mistake. It only pushes them further away. It only confirms their fear. It only makes them more certain that leaving was the right choice. But the angels also showed me something else. They showed me what happens when you honor their choice, when you step back with grace, when you send them love from a distance, when you focus on your own healing, when you trust the process. Something shifts. The energy changes. The dynamic transforms. And space is created for truth to emerge. Space is created for clarity. Space is created for growth. For both of you. The angels want you to know that this separation, this ending that happened 30 minutes ago, it's temporary, but only if you handled it correctly. Only if you respond from love instead of fear. Only if you choose healing over desperation. Only if you choose growth over clinging. The angels are here to guide you through this, to help you make the right choices, to help you see this situation clearly, to help you understand your role in what comes next, because you do have a role. You do have choices to make. You do have power in this situation. but not the kind of power you think, not the power to control this person, not the power to change their mind, not the power to force them back. The power you have is over yourself, over your response, over your energy, over your healing, over your growth. And the angels want you to use that power wisely. They want you to see this as an opportunity to become who you're meant to be, an opportunity to heal old wounds, an opportunity to step into your true worth, an opportunity to attract real love, the kind of love that doesn't run away, the kind of love that faces challenges together, the kind of love that chooses growth over fear. The angels showed me your future, and it's nothing like what you're experiencing right now. In your future, you're with someone who chooses you every day, someone who communicates openly, someone who doesn't run when things get difficult, someone who sees your worth and never questions it, someone who matches your energy, someone who's ready for real love. But to get to that future, to attract that person, to become ready for that kind of love, you have to let go of what just ended. You have to heal from this pain. You have to learn the lessons this experience is teaching you. You have to grow into the person who attracts healthy love. The angels want you to know that this growth process starts now. It starts with how you respond to what happened 30 minutes ago. It starts with the choice you make in this moment. Do you choose to chase after someone who's already gone? Or do you choose to honor their decision and focus on yourself? Do you choose to operate from fear and desperation? Or do you choose to operate from love and trust? Do you choose to see this as an ending? Or do you choose to see this as a beginning? The angels are here to support you either way, but they want you to know that one choice leads to more pain, more confusion, more heartbreak, and the other choice leads to healing, to clarity, to peace, to real love. The choice is yours. But the angels hope you'll choose wisely. They hope you'll choose yourself. They hope you'll choose growth. They hope you'll choose to trust the process, even when it hurts, even when you don't understand, even when everything in you wants to fight it. The angels want to give you some practical guidance now. Some steps you can take, some things you can do to support your healing, some ways to honor what happened while still taking care of yourself. First, don't contact this person today. I know you want to. I know you have things you want to say. I know you want answers, but today is not the day. Today they need space. Today they need to sit with their choice. Today they need to feel the consequences of walking away. And you need to sit with your feelings. You need to process what happened. you need to begin your healing journey. Contact right now would only complicate things. It would only muddy the waters. It would only make everything more confusing. So resist the urge. Turn off your phone if you have to. Ask a friend to hold you accountable. Do whatever it takes to give this situation some space. Second, feel your feelings. Don't try to push them away. Don't try to pretend you're fine. Don't try to distract yourself from the pain. Feel it all. The sadness, the anger, the confusion, the fear, the disappointment. Let it move through you. Let it teach you. Let it cleanse you. Emotions are meant to be felt, not avoided, not suppressed, not ignored. The angels want you to honor your emotional process, to give yourself permission to grieve, to give yourself permission to be human, to give yourself permission to hurt, but don't get stuck there. Feel the feelings, but don't become them. Experience the pain, but don't identify with it. Allow the sadness, but don't let it consume you. Third, reach out for support. Don't go through this alone. Call a friend. Talk to a family member. Consider seeing a counselor. Join a support group. Connect with your spiritual community. The angels want you to know that asking for help is not weakness. It's wisdom. It's strength. It's self-care. You don't have to carry this burden by yourself. You don't have to figure everything out alone. You don't have to heal in isolation. There are people who care about you, people who want to support you, people who have been where you are. Let them help you. Let them hold space for you. Let them remind you of your worth when you forget. Fourth, take care of your physical body. Heartbreak affects more than just your emotions. It affects your entire system, your energy, your appetite, your sleep, your immune system, your overall health. The angels want you to be intentional about self-care right now. Eat nourishing foods, even if you don't feel like eating. Get some movement, even if you don't feel like exercising. Rest, even if sleep feels elusive. Drink water, get fresh air, take vitamins. Do whatever you need to do to support your physical healing. Your body is processing this trauma too. Honor that process. Support that process. Don't neglect your physical needs while you're dealing with emotional pain. Fifth, connect with your spiritual practice. This is a time to lean into your faith, to deepen your relationship with the divine, to seek guidance from your angels, to trust in a higher plan. Pray, meditate, journal, read spiritual texts, spend time in nature, light candles, work with crystals. do whatever helps you feel connected to something larger than yourself. The angels want you to know that you're not alone in this. They're with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, loving you, reminding you of your divine worth. But you have to be open to their guidance. You have to create space for their messages. You have to quiet your mind enough to hear their whispers. Your spiritual practice will help you do that. It will help you stay centered, help you stay grounded, help you stay connected to truth, even when everything around you feels chaotic. Sixth, focus on your own growth. Use this time to become the person you're meant to be. The person who attracts healthy love, the person who doesn't need someone else to feel complete, the person who knows their worth, the person who sets healthy boundaries, the person who communicates effectively, the person who chooses love over fear. The angels want you to see this separation as a gift of time, a gift of space, a gift of opportunity, an opportunity to work on yourself, to heal old wounds, to break old patterns, to develop new skills, to discover new aspects of yourself, to become more whole, to become more complete, to become more ready for real love. Don't waste this opportunity. Don't spend all your time focused on what you've lost. Focus on what you can gain. Focus on who you can become. Focus on how you can grow. The angels are here to help you with this growth, to show you where you need to heal, to reveal patterns that need to be broken, to highlight areas that need attention, to guide you toward resources and people who can help. But you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to look at yourself honestly. You have to be willing to take responsibility for your part. You have to be willing to change. The angels want you to know that the person who walked away 30 minutes ago, they're struggling with their own growth. They're running from their own healing. They're avoiding their own work. And that's why they had to leave. Because your presence was highlighting things they weren't ready to face. Your love was bringing up fears they weren't ready to heal. Your connection was demanding growth they weren't ready to embrace. So they chose the easier path, the path of avoidance, the path of running away, the path of staying stuck. But you don't have to choose that path. You can choose differently. You can choose growth. You can choose healing. You can choose to face your fears. You can choose to do the work. And when you do, everything changes. Your energy shifts. Your vibration raises. Your magnetism increases. You start attracting different people, healthier people, more available people, People who are ready for real love. People who don't run when things get challenging. People who choose growth over fear. People who see your worth and never question it. The angels want you to know that this attraction happens naturally. You don't have to force it. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to manipulate it. When you become the person you're meant to be. When you heal what needs to be healed. When you grow into your full potential, the right person will be drawn to you like a magnet, effortlessly, naturally, divinely. But first, you have to let go of what just ended. You have to release the person who walked away. You have to stop trying to convince them to come back. You have to stop making their choice about you. You have to stop taking their fear personally. You have to trust that they're on their own journey. And their journey right now doesn't include you. That doesn't mean you're not worthy of love. That doesn't mean you're not valuable. That doesn't mean you're not enough. It just means they're not ready. They're not available. They're not in a place to receive what you have to offer. And that's okay. It has to be okay. Because you can't force readiness. You can't create availability where it doesn't exist. You can't love someone into being who they're not. You can only love yourself. You can only work on your own readiness. You can only create your own availability. You can only become who you're meant to be. And trust that the right person will recognize that, will value that, will choose that, will stay for that. The angels want you to know that person is coming. They're on their way to you, but they can't find you if you're still energetically attached to someone who's already gone. They can't reach you if you're still trying to force a connection that's already ended. They can't love you if you're not available to receive love. So the work now is to become available, to become open, to become ready, to become whole, to become complete within yourself, so that when love comes, real love, healthy love, available love, you're ready to receive it. You're ready to nurture it. You're ready to grow with it. You're ready to choose it every day. The angels are here to support this process, to guide this journey, to help you navigate this transformation, to remind you of your worth when you forget, to show you the way forward when you're lost, to give you strength when you feel weak, to give you hope when you feel hopeless, to give you love when you feel unloved. But you have to be open to their guidance. You have to trust their wisdom. You have to follow their lead, even when it's difficult, even when it doesn't make sense, even when every part of you wants to do something different. The angels know what they're doing. They see the bigger picture. They know what's coming for you. They know what you need to heal. They know what you need to learn. They know what you need to become, and they're committed to helping you get there. But the choice is always yours. The angels can guide, but they can't force. They can suggest, but they can't control. They can love, but they can't live your life for you. You have to choose. You have to decide. You have to commit to your healing, to your growth, to your journey, to yourself. The person who walked away 30 minutes ago made their choice. Now it's time for you to make yours. What are you going to choose? How are you going to respond? Who are you going to become? The angels are waiting for your answer. They're ready to support whatever choice you make. But they're hoping you'll choose wisely. They're hoping you'll choose yourself. They're hoping you'll choose growth. They're hoping you'll choose love. Real love. Starting with love for yourself. Because that's where all real love begins. That's where all healthy relationships start. That's where all lasting connections are built, from a foundation of self-love, self-worth, self-respect, self-care, self-knowledge. The angels want you to spend this time building that foundation, making it strong, making it solid, making it unshakable, so that whatever comes next, whoever comes next, you're ready, you're grounded, you're whole, you're complete, you're enough, all by yourself. Not because you don't want love, but because you don't need it to feel valuable. Not because you don't want a partner, but because you don't need one to feel complete. Not because you don't want connection, but because you don't need it to know your worth. When you reach that place, when you become that person, everything changes. The people you attract change. The relationships you create change. The love you experience changes. It becomes deeper, more genuine, more stable, more lasting, more fulfilling, more beautiful, and the angels want that for you. They want you to experience real love. They want you to have the relationship you've been dreaming of. They want you to find your person, your true partner, your spiritual match, your divine complement. But first, they want you to heal. They want you to grow. They want you to become. They want you to be ready. So that when that person arrives, when that love appears, when that connection manifests, you can receive it fully. You can appreciate it deeply. You can nurture it properly. You can grow with it beautifully. The angels are here to help you prepare, to help you get ready, to help you become who you need to be, to help you heal what needs to be healed, to help you learn what needs to be learned, to help you grow how you need to grow. This is your invitation, your opportunity, your moment your choice. What will you choose? The angels are waiting. Your future is waiting. Your true love is waiting. But first, you have to choose yourself. You have to choose healing. You have to choose growth. You have to choose to let go of what just ended, of who just left, of what just changed, and trust that something better is coming, something real, something lasting, something worthy of you, something that matches your energy, something that honors your worth, something that chooses you every day. The angels promise this is true. They promise this is coming. They promise you won't be alone forever. But they also promise that the work you do now, the healing you choose now, the growth you embrace now will determine the quality of what comes next. So choose wisely. Choose yourself. Choose love. Choose growth. Choose healing. Choose trust. Choose faith. Choose hope. The angels are with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, loving you, believing in you. Even when you don't believe in yourself, especially when you don't believe in yourself, you are worthy of love. You are deserving of happiness. You are enough exactly as you are, right now, in this moment. Even with a broken heart, even with tears on your face, even with questions in your mind, even with pain in your chest, you are enough, and you are loved by the angels, by the universe, by the divine, and soon by someone who's ready to love you, someone who's worthy of your love, someone who won't walk away, someone who will stay, someone who will choose you every single day. The angels promise this. They guarantee this. They're working on this right now. As you listen to these words, as you feel this pain, as you make this choice to heal, to grow, to become, to trust, to believe, to hope, to love. Starting with yourself, the angels see your future, and it's beautiful. Trust them. Trust yourself. Trust the process. Even when it hurts, even when you don't understand, even when you can't see the way forward. Trust. The angels are leading you home, to yourself, to your truth, to your worth, to your power, to your love, to your person, to your happily ever after. But it starts now, with this choice, with this moment, with this breath, with this decision to let go, to heal, to grow, to become who you're meant to be. The angels believe in you. Now it's time to believe in yourself and remember what happened 30 minutes ago. It wasn't the end of your story. It was just the end of a chapter that needed to end, so a new one could begin, a better one, a more beautiful one, a more loving one, a more fulfilling one. The angels are excited for you to write this new chapter. They can't wait to see who you become. They can't wait to see what you create. They can't wait to see the love you attract. But first, let go, heal, grow, become. The angels are with you, always, in all ways, forever and ever. Amen.